Hello everyone, it's Ikwe. It's time to move your fascia. Welcome to Finding Your Flow Fascia Maneuver class with me. How are you guys feeling today? Let me cough to clear my throat. Let me know how you guys are feeling, where you guys are tuning from. It's Monday at 6 p.m. PST. I feel very hot in this room, but I don't want to open that. I don't want to open the window because it gets really noisy. Let me know how you guys are feeling, where you guys are tuning from. And if you'd like to move with me, we're about to move our fascia. And because fascia stores tensions and trauma, so as we move our fascia, we feel light, look young, and move young. And that's what we're gonna do. Okay, and if you have any essential oils like peppermint oil, I like to use this when we do fascial coffee. Fascial coffee is one of the fascial maneuvers at Human Garage, and it helps you activate the layers of fascia. You don't need to have peppermint oil, but if you have one, it will help you accelerate that activation of fascia. So let me know. Okay, background, I don't know if you guys can hear it. There's some music on YouTube. Get rid of all bad energy, Tibetan healing sound, reduce stress and anxiety meditation. That's whether you can hear it or not, it's there. So we are all safe and sound. Yeah. And today, according to Serious Joy, today I love step 21, new adventures. Sunny, excited. Today your heart is exploring what makes you feel pure joy. Your belief system is a ruling state of awareness, and the future of a life full of love is in your vision. This is a new adventure you are embarking on, one that has your heart as the center focus. Visualize outside of your comfort zone. What your heart feels connected to is worth exploring today. You will find yourself processing that pre-flight emotional checklist as you move through the day. So can you guys resonate with that? Hi from Virginia. Welcome, Alicia. I actually have been to Virginia before. I was born and raised in Japan, and when I was 12 years old, my hometown is Miyazaki, and it's in Japan. And my Miyazaki city is a sister city of Virginia Beach City. So I was lucky, I got to selected to one of the junior high school students to be sent to the city, and get to explore Virginia. And that's when I learned about the song called Country Road, West Virginia, Mountain High. So yeah, every time I hear the song, I always think about Virginia. Let me know how you guys are feeling, where you guys are tuning from. And this class is a fascia maneuver class. Hi from Ireland, amazing, welcome. Worldwide. So yeah, feel free to ask me any questions. If you have anything that you want to work through, let me know so we can all work together. Also, most likely, whatever you're feeling, I may be feeling, or people who are participating or checking this recording, by the way, it's being recorded, maybe you can resonate with that. After all, we go through very similar things. Hello from Wisconsin. Did I pronounce it right? I apologize for my pronunciation in advance. Hi. You say hi, Sayarika? Hi, Sayarika. Good news is Human Garage. Hello, Alia. Lynn. Hello. Good news is sciatica is not hard to fix at Human Garage. Basically, we see our body, our fascia, as being a big water balloon. When you close up, it looks like spider webs, the water moving around all over your body. And inside the fascia, you will find everything. And we'll talk about hydration. when your fascia is dehydrated, it just compresses everything, including nerve pain, you know, joint and everything. As you fix your hydration, move your fascia around it, so that yeah, you can fix your sciatica. And it's not a bad, it's not a hard fix. If you guys are very serious about healing yourself, which we encourage as an organization, humangarage.net. And if you guys go to our app, it's more like an web browser. But if you guys can join our life reset, starting from 1 day reset, 3 days. When you make it 3 days, next one is 7 days. If you make it 7 days, you can try 28 life reset. If you do something for 28 days, you can really create the new patterns. And yeah, you guys are on the right track. Hey Kathy, we're in Winston. We have some lifestyle artists. Hi Dee, how are you? Yeah, we're connecting with everyone all over the world. So let's start it. Let's scan our body. Let's open your feet shoulder width apart. And do you like? Let me see if the music's too loud. I'm just gonna turn it down. And let's close your eyes. Just be here. Be where it is right now. And feel free to move your body side to side, front and back. But let's scan our body as we go through this. Let's take a deep breath. And breathe out. Second time, breathe in. And breathe out. Third time, breathe in. Now notice the gap between the back of your feet and your feet. There's air. Technically, nothing touches each other. Everything is energy and everything is vibrating. We think the back of our feet are touching, but it's actually really not. It's all delusional. Anyways, take a deep breath and set the intention to send the air between the floor and the back of your feet. Let's go one more time. And breathe out. Let's put some more air in between the gap, Let's go one more time. And breathe out. Even that notion, you may notice that you feel taller, right? Now, let's move your arms side to side, very casually, to feel the air around you. We are, after all, water, and water heals us. This air that surrounds us is your water too. Fascia is a big water balloon in your body, so there's a pressure inside. And that internal pressure is sustained and balanced by the outside pressure. What we are about to do is move this internal pressure inside of our fascia to push and remove the restriction inside of our body so we can really flow. And that's what we're gonna do. Now, let's swing your arms more. Couple of variations you can do is you can smack your armpit. Feels very good. Also, consciously you can reach diagonal up. I like doing this because it really helps me opening up my lower back. And don't forget to breathe, because fascia moves with your breathing. And that's how you can smack your heart if you want. Also, you can kind of smack your lungs from the back as well. So there are many variations you can. Also, by swinging this motion and reminding ourselves that we have a 3D body, not the 2D. You know, we tend to just like our relationship to things is like facing against each other or like go sideways, but you can have diagonal angle, you know, we're meant to spiral, meant to flow. You can also smack your tummy to activate your gut, right? And just be gentle. Wait, no, carrying us outside. You know what? Sorry, I can't pronounce it. If you like to connect with her, message me. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome that everyone started to connect. So this class is on Human Garage TikTok, but also on my Instagram account. My name is Ikue. My spelling does not sound like that at all, but it's IKUE and dancer, and that's my Instagram account. Okay, when you're ready, let's put some drops on your hand. If you don't have the essential oils, that's okay. Peppermint oil is a very strong, efficient oil, versatile for anything, but if you put it in your eyes, it's gonna be a disaster, so be careful. Let's rub our hands. I love peppermint oil. I just put them in on my pimples and anywhere that feels itchy, and it works wonder. Do you guys love peppermint oil? Okay, let's clap our hands. And I like to clap your hands around my body. It's kind of like wake up my aura. And now rub our hands and rub our knuckles. And this class is only 1 hour. We'll see how far we can get through this. But it's about quality over quantity. So we're just gonna have fun. Let's feel that energy. We are electromagnetic beings. We have this pulsation, or you know, like vibrations, feeling. That's our energy. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna touch the skin and go with the flow of fascia. Take your right hand, this is my right hand, and left hand, palms down and palms out. Now we're gonna touch the skin that is attached to the fascia, flip it over. We're gonna do the same motion 3 times minimum, because our body likes numbers like 3, 6, 9, you know, Trinity. And that's how, if you look at DNA, how the cell, 3 contact is super magic. And so in fascial maneuvers, we do a lot of things in 3 and 6. But don't worry if you ended up doing 6 or 5. It's more about the intentions. It's not about the perfection, but going for excellence, right? Rather than perfection. Let's go to the hips. Right hip, left hip, upward motion. This is the opposite direction of digestion. What we are doing is breaking the pattern that you have in your body. We eat, we digest, we go through intestines, and then we poop. That's a GI tract. And we're so used to moving your food in particular direction, which is this way. So why not we're gonna do the other way? So yeah, that's how you can break the pattern. Let's go to the legs. Let's go down, inside legs. Earlier today, I was working on my neck, and I was just calm myself down. I noticed that my feet were cold, and as I'm working on my neck, I suddenly felt so hot, and I noticed that my feet started to warm up. So that was a good sensation that I had. So I'm gonna explore that more. Let's go to your side legs and the back of your legs, from the heels to the bottom of your rib cage. Very good. Let's do a chest. Basically, we'll give some love to our skin, our fascia. We are enough. Our body is enough. It's time to listen to our body, what it wants us to listen. Because we were so busy listening and taking care of our outside. It's time for us to coming back to who we are. Let's brush off the weight of the world You don't need them as much as you want to take care of everyone. And let's go to the back of your neck and the lower back. Okay, let's walk around. Between maneuvers, we walk, because as we walk, you can integrate the change. Fascia is your supercomputer and loves programming and patterns. That's why we all have programs and, you know, patterns of movement in our body, stored in our body, also in our perception. Because the belief that we have, the perception that we have, affects how we react through the movement, also with our body. So yeah, it's all connected. Mind, spirit, soul, you know, body, mind, spirit. Everything's connected. And also, body is that reflection of your mind too, right? Whatever happens in our body is the result of our patterns that you have in you. So we're here to break the pattern. Okay, let's do wrist. I found that starting with the wrist really help us like really loosen this up, and then we'll go through this stress reset. But before that, I would like to talk about spinal pivot lock. Throughout the class, whether I mention it or not, it's very important to find your core. And unlike, you know, when you go to Pilates or dance class, it tighten your core and then you do sit-ups. You don't have to think it that way. It's more about the awareness using your breath. What we're gonna do is take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, I want you guys to squeeze your belly button into the spine. So you got your horizontal force. And now, take a deep breath. Now squeeze your rectum. So you got this horizontal force. And squeeze your rectum or squeeze your sexual organs. It's like a holding P. And now you got your spinal pivot lock. Super important, whatever you do, not just fascial maneuvers, even just walking. This awareness will create a new pattern in your body. The reason why we do spinal pivot lock is that when you do fascia itself, it's very fluid and adaptive, right? Always floating, unless it's super dehydrated. And so the fascia moves around. When you do spinal pivot lock, fascia can find where it is in space and time by wrapping the bones and muscles like this, so that it locks it, and then manipulate the fascia, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, now it's time for wrist. Take your right hand and take your left hand and gently push it towards you like this. And understand the tension, understand the difference between tensions and pain. Tension is good, you can push further. Pain is you can push it back. Pull yourself back. Let's bring it up. Spinal pivot lock. Turn your head right and left. Very good. Now let's move in circles however you want. I also encourage you guys to move your wrists as well. Explore. Rotate your wrist inside or outside. And don't forget to breathe. Now collapse your arms. Let's rotate your wrist inside. Turn your head to the right. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3. Very good. Turn your wrist outside. Keep pressing down your fingers. Now lift your right shoulder up. Turn your head to the left and slowly fold your body towards your right knee. Put your butt far away from you, breathing through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Slowly come out gently and give a little figure 8, like infinity, like an 8. Now let's grab your skin below your wrist and grab it and give a little twist. It doesn't matter which way. Pin the fascia, twist, and your arms goes counter rotate. So if you go this way or that way, that makes sense, you can change. And now as you pull your skin down, push your hands like you're putting a glove. And now let's move your hands in any directions very slowly. Fascia likes to move slow and feel safe and loved and then protected. So if you feel, do you guys feel like a burning sensation? Thank you for the emoji. Awesome, thank you guys. So burning sensation is a great sign. That means your fascia is opening up. Very good. Okay, let's relax. Whew. You guys feel the difference? My right hand's a lot looser. Okay, we're gonna try the other side. Take your left hand and gently use your right hand to push it closer to your chest. And bring it up, spine of a lock. Turn your head right and left. Now, whenever you're ready, let's start moving around. Move your arms. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to flow. Maria, damn, I'm late for class. Yes, you're always late for class, Maria. Okay, now clasp your arms. Turn your wrists inside. And turn your head to the left. Now breathing through your mouth, purse your lips. 2, 3. Very good. Chin your wrists outside, holding like a tray. Lift your left shoulder up. Turn your head to the right and slowly fold your body towards your left knee. Put your butt far away from you. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3, 4. Now let's grab your skin. Same thing. Pin the fascia, pull it down, and give a little twist, and then let's move. And in any direction that feels good. You can always adjust your hands. This simple technique is super powerful. You know, our body designed to move, and we have problems when we don't move. So we should be moving. Sitting is our new smoking, you know. Sitting. What happens to our body is, remember fascia being fluid and adapted. If you're sitting on a chair for a long time, this is fascia being fluid and adapted. I mean, not so fluid anymore, but adaptive. That makes sense. So it becomes your chair. You become a chair. You become a couch. So it's important to move your body. Also, in our society, we don't do a lot of twisty movement. That is what makes a huge difference. Is there a remedy for sleep apnea? Yeah. Sleep apnea happens when we are under stress. I remember my boyfriend was, I had that for a while when he was going through a lot of stress. And basically, it's important to reduce your stress from your body before you go into bed. So I suggest if you guys are gonna do stress reset, which will take about 10 to 15 minutes. And we'll do that. And organ reset. Organ reset is super powerful before you go into bed. Reduce your stress from your organs. We have 10 fingers, 10 layers of fascia, and 10 organs. And each layers of fascia connected to each organ. Each organ stores particular emotion. And so basically what I'm trying to say is our organs put up with us throughout the day, all day, every day. And it's very important to reduce the little stress and give a little love to our organs. And even that, you can sleep better. Sometimes I get so tired and it's like, oh no, I can't do fascial maneuvers. I know it's gonna help and make a huge difference when I wake up. But in that case, I'll lie down and I just quickly do organ reset. Yeah. Let's actually try this. Let's grab our hands. Let's moving on to organ reset. We're changing up the order so that we can really understand the powerful effects of organ reset. So let's grab our hands. So I'm coughing a little, but it's a lot better. You know, everyone goes through something, and my lungs are, you know, from the old patterns that I have in my body. I tend to cough. I started to cough, and it will last forever. That has been my pattern for a long time, and it's like when I start to cough, because I'm traumatized already. So it's like, oh my God, when is this gonna stop? So, and I get stressed. The worst type of stress is being stressed about being stressed. Doesn't make sense, right? Anybody have that? So anyways, I've tried a lot of things, including human garage supplements, but I decided to go back to my old-time favorite, which is, guess what? It's the oregano oil. Oregano oil is a natural herb, but super strong, right? If you guys ever try, this can break down the phlegm, and this has been a huge help for me. So I had to go back to my all-time favorite. Okay, now it's noisy. Take your left hand in the back. The reason why we do this because all the nerves go here through the back of your neck. Now take your right hand and find your belly button and slide your fingers 2 inches to the right and 2 inches down. So this is my hip flexor and just above your hip flexor. Find a place where when you like put your fingers in, it's like you feel a little pressure. That's the iliosacral valve. Now pressure into your skin and rotate the skin towards your right shoulder. So basically like counterclockwise. Now, spinal pelvic lock, breathing into your hands, breathe in, 2, 3, nose, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna add some psoas stretching to this. So this area, you're gonna pull the skin up. Now step with your left foot and push your hips forward. Rotate your body to the left and turn your head to the right. And lean back a little. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. And as you pin the fascia, you can change your angles and then just wiggle your body around a little bit. And we call this psoas stretch, but what we are stretching is not so much psoas, it's actually stretching the stomach meridians and liver meridians. And it's super powerful, especially if your fascia is adapted to your chair. If your fascia become your chair, this is an exercise. You gotta open up your legs. Yeah. How do you use the oregano oil? So how I use is I put a couple of drops like this. And because it's a very strong oil, if you put it on your tongue, it's gonna burn. I mean, burning, it's like, it's not a bad thing, but it's just not pleasant. I mean, first of all, the smell is very strong, so some people can't handle that smell, but anyways, it works wonder. So I put that couple of drops underneath my tongue, and then drink with water. And yeah, if you're not, it works wonder for my coughs. So yeah, back in the day, I used to swear by this oregano oil, take it with me everywhere, but I didn't really have to do that for a while since I got more healthier. But yeah, we go through phases in life, right? Healing also happens in layers, so every time things come back until we really learn the lesson. But I think it's important to loving ourselves through all phases of life, and love ourselves and love ourselves more. And that's what we need to do in this, especially Leo season. Okay, let's take your left hand in the back, find your xiphoid, and trace your rib cage. So underneath your rib cage, and when you hit the corner, you're gonna use 3 fingers and pressure into your skin. And now rotate the skin towards you right again. Now, this is your liver and gallbladder. Liver stores anger, and gallbladder stores resentment. And we're gonna let that go. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. I feel lighter. Okay, start to yawn. Yawning is a great sign. So fascia opens up, needs more oxygen. That's why we yawn. Okay, let's take your left hand back. And take your right hand towards the left side underneath the rib cage. This is your stomach attachment. Pull the skin towards your right shoulder and rotate your upper body. And stomach associated with desire and faith, we're gonna open that up. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Very, very good. Now slide your fingers down, almost like the opposite side of ileocecal valve. And this is valves of Houston, pancreas, large intestine, small intestine. Pull the skin towards your belly button. Now breathing from your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Very good. We're gonna add a side stretch. Let's use 2 hands and keep pulling the skin up. Step with your right foot and lean over. Push your hips forward. Rotate your body towards your right and head to the left. Breathing from your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. And keep changing your directions and angles. Oh. And come up. Another yawn. Oh. If you feel lightheaded, that's also a great indicator. Things are moving. We're changing that pressure. You guys feel calmer? I hope so. Okay, let's take your left hand in back. You're gonna do kidneys. Okay. Grab your rib cage on the right and pull the skin down and lean over to your left and turn your head to the right. We're gonna do sharp 3 mouth breath like this to activate the kidney. Now breathing from your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Take your right hand. We're gonna switch because we have one more kidney. We have 2 kidneys. Let's grab your rib cage, pull the skin down, lean over to your right and look to your left. Sharp 3 mouth breath. Breathing from your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Oh, another yawn. Oh my god. Yawning is great. Okay, take your right hand in the back. Every time I yawn or feel lightheaded, just trust that stress leaving your body. And you will always get lighter and lighter. And that being said, it sounds like I carry a lot of stress, but it's really not. What I'm trying to say is as you unwind your fascia, you realize that how much stress you carry in your body for such a long time. As you remove your stress, you feel lighter, 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 and then just non-stop. It's like you're just like, oh my god, I could feel this way, you can feel this lighter. It's just like almost like you're going back to your childhood where you were stress-free, carefree, and it's just joyful. And I think that's how we should navigate our life. Take your right hand. We're just going back to, we're just remembering who we really are. Now, grab the bottom of your ribcage. Slide your left thumb towards the spine. And in this position, keep grabbing your waist. And let's lean forward and lean towards your right. Now your left arm spleen comes up on your left thumb. Now spleen cleanses our blood. This is your spleen, and it helps us. The emotion stores, the worries. We're gonna let that go. Breathe in through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. That was good. You know what I noticed? I had a session earlier today, and I also did the same thing, and I forgot to do bladder. Sorry, I skipped the bladder. We're gonna go back. Let's take here. Couple ways to do it. Let's actually. Okay, I'll show you 2 ways. Take your right hand, left hand in the back of your neck, and take your right hand. And you're gonna go closer to your pubic bone, or a little bit 1.5 inches up. Slightly lean forward. As you pin the fascia, as you lean back, you're gonna pull the skin up. Squeeze your butt cheek. Feeling the bladder stores fear. We're gonna let that go. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. How are you guys feeling? And I'll show you the next variation of bladder. Okay, so you can sit, and I've been doing this, and I found that it's super powerful if you're actually doing it sitting down. What we're gonna do is the same bladder. We only have one bladder. And then let's pin the fascia. And as you pull the skin up and spinal pelvic lock, and lean forward like flat back as you keep pressing down. You can literally hold it for in here as well, but you can also elongate your back. Can you guys see it? And then you go as you breathe out and come up like this. And you're gonna repeat. Breathe in. Sorry, breathe in. Yeah, breathe in. And breathe out. And you can choose to go very slow, or you can even hold it there. Couple breaths. And then whenever you feel ready, you can come up. How are you feeling in this moment? It's actually, it makes me feel lightheaded. It gives me like lightheaded sensation. I definitely feel like my energy drops around my eyes, my head. So let's try one more time. Pull the skin down, so that you can literally just do whatever you feel good. You can even hold it there. Keep breathing. Pressure into your bladder. If you need to go to the bathroom for like many times throughout the day, also sciatica is like all comes from the compression of fascia around the hip area, right? I remember Cynthia, you know, a Human Garage once told us that if you need to go to the bathroom, and if you need to go pee and there's no bathroom around, you do the bladder reset, and it gives you half an hour spare time. So maybe next time try. How you guys feeling? I flat feet, does that matter when standing? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So what I learned through Human Garage is what visually appears, you know, flat feet, it doesn't really affect how you move. As you go through this process, it's happened to my body, but it's as you relax, the back of your feet started to relax too. And especially when I did that 28 life reset with the supplements, especially the masszymes, like I got really looser in my body, and back of your feet got so soft like marshmallow. And I just like, oh wow, this is a great feeling. And I did not know that my back of my feet should be this softer. So it's changing. The texture start to change. As your fascia open up, my skin texture has changed. And I was noticing like a saggy skin. Like I don't have any anymore because I've been stretching the fascia. So that as you stretch the fascia, the layers of fascia, I have 10 layers of fascia. It's just like cause a friction, and it just eat whatever unnecessary, you know, whatever extra in our body. That could be a fat, that could be some toxins, you know, metals, yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot of hope. Okay, let's do thyroid. Take your right hand and start from the bottom of your neck and pin the fascia and slightly pull the skin up. Take your left hand and find the clavicle. So basically separate these two, and as you move your head right and left, you're gonna open up the thyroid. Thyroid help us regulate our temperature and also regulate our hormones, so super important. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3, nose. 2, 3. Wow, that felt really good. Okay, let's take your right hand and place on your heart, left hand on the top of your head. This is basically heart opener. We have a heart desire, and the brain is supposed to help with the heart, not the other way around. So telling our boss, who's the boss? Telling the subordinate, which is our brain, who's the boss. So imagining the energy circulates like this, and let's breathing into your hand. Breathe in. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Please repeat after me. Hello, brain. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for all the work you've done for me. Now you're in the back seat. Hello, heart. My heart is in charge. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Let's walk around. See how you feel. We just spent a lot of time on organ reset, but I just want you guys to feel the amazing effects of organ reset. It helps you feel calm down. Super, super important. Okay, now let's do arms. Body works in a cross lateral. Whatever happens here happens here. So here there's a connection, here, here. Also whatever happens here, it happens in here. This is how our body works. Now what we're gonna do is this is our arms. We're gonna grab our arms, and you're gonna rotate, doesn't matter which way, but let's grab it so palms down and grab it in towards in, and now this arm counter rotate. Now pull your arms down and then move in any direction that feels good. You can always adjust your fingers, adjust your hands. You can also rotate the other way. It's all about creating a space around your shoulder. So just find a good, sweet, tight spot. That's what we are aiming for. And our body works in zones. Head rotation of your head is super important. So as you move, pressing down, move around. Very good. Now bring this right arm down. Apply the same change. So remember when we did the wrist, we'll pull the skin down. So we're gonna pull down this way to open up space on your elbow. You can give a little twist, it doesn't matter which way, just find a good spot. And then move your arms. And don't forget to breathe. I started to feel very, very hot. Heat is coming out. Heat is normally anger, I was told. And now becoming more of who I am by releasing the anger. All the emotions are meant to be there for a reason, but holding on to it that makes that problem. Very good. And also, if you can grab your arms. This might be hard for a lot of people, but if you could tackle that, really get into that sticky area that it's very hard to reach. And keep twisting and pulling. Nice. Okay, let's walk around. Compare your right arm, left arm. I feel a lot looser on the right side. Do you guys feel that? Okay, let's try the other side. Palms up, take your right hand and grab and twist. It doesn't matter, but I'm gonna rotate inside, and now my arms go the other way. Now pull it down and breathe. Oh, left side is a bit tighter today. Pull the skin down, create some space around your shoulders. And thank you guys for liking and tapping the screen. It really helps us improve our algorithm. Very good. Now let's grab it from the back. Give a little twist. Move around. Oh, feel like yawning again. It's a great sign. If you want to grab your upper arm, if you can. Very good. Okay, let's relax. Let's shake it off. Let's move around. Okay, let's open up our rib cage. What we're gonna do is let's grab. Okay, what we're gonna do? Take your left hand and grab your rib cage and pull it up. We're gonna create some space around here. So take your right hand, pull that pelvis down. So separate this A from B. Now turn your head to the left. Breathe in through your mouth. And then keep moving in any direction that feels good. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Now pin the fascia on the rib cage. Pull the skin towards the front, and same thing. Breathe in. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. That felt really good. Do you guys feel the difference? Okay, let's take your left hand and right hand and grab your rib cage, and rib cage, pull it up this way, and take your left hand and grab your waist and then pull the skin down. Now separate them. Let's turn your head to the right as you move. Let's breathe in from your mouth. Breathe in. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Very good. Now let's grab your waist the rib cage, and pull the skin towards the front. Now same thing, breathing. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Wow, that felt so good. Let me know how you guys are feeling. My lower back, open that up. Ooh. Okay, let's quickly do leg release.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Sorry, my Siri just answered. Let's sit down. We're gonna work on an ankle. Let's take your left hand and grab your skin above your ankle, and it's like a snake bite. You can rotate like this, you can go the other way, same way, it doesn't really matter. We normally like to do snake bite, and then pull the skin towards you and push your foot away from you, and then now move your foot in any direction that feels tight. We call this barefoot sprinter routine, the leg. If you ever got to meet Graham, that's who's barefoot sprinter, his body is so inspiring. Just by looking at his body, I feel like I can be fit. The definition of his muscles is beautiful. It's like looking at body anatomy. So yeah, I think that's why we call it barefoot sprinter routine, hoping to get that kind of legs. Anyways, let's work on the shin. So what I'm doing is pull the skin up and moving the foot in any directions. Now let's work on the calf. Let's go to the back. And slightly, as you pull the skin down and push your foot, keep pushing your foot away, just tackling the different layers of fascia, different angle. And I make my way slowly to my calf. Calf muscle connected to our heart, and calf works as a pump. Move in. You know what I noticed? I finally gifted myself Alcoviva H2 water, hydrogen water system that Human Garage endorses. And I feel the difference in my skin and my hair, which is a great sign. And I think as my body is cleansing itself out, I've been noticing like a white spot in my legs. And yeah, it's just like have more now. And I know about this white spot. It's gonna come and goes, and it's my skin detoxifying from small intestine. So yeah, anyways, it's a good sign, but I'm just noticing that. Okay, knee work. I'm working on my right knee. I use my both hands, rotate the skin counterclockwise, and spinal pivot lock. Engage your core, super important here to loosen up my legs, and then just keep moving as you breathe. Very good. Now let's go to hamstring. Interlock your hands and pull the skin down up towards you, and then put your legs in any direction that feels good. Stress reset help us remove the global tension from our body. And targeted maneuvers, of course, going to targeted area. Also work on our left leg. Snake bite and move your ankle. So targeted maneuvers are great. You can also start with targeted maneuvers into big moves like stress reset, so that you can go in from that small area to big area. But also you can start with the stress reset to remove the global tension from your body, and then you can work your way up to small ones. So you can, so maneuvers are meant to be modified, even the order of our fascial maneuvers as well. And then when you find some maneuver that works for you and feel a huge difference, help you feel a huge difference, that's the maneuver you want to be working. Let's go to the back of your legs. I do this a lot watching TV, and I just feel so good. Just stretching and stretching. Okay. Now let's go to the knees. Grab it, and it doesn't really matter, but normally I'm working on my left leg and use my both hands and then twist the skin clockwise. Now spinal pivot lock, super important here, because we tend to think the legs start from a hip flexor, but it's actually from the back, right? And the way you perceive our walk or the way the patterns got us where we are, and our psoas is pretty tight, so it's important to change awareness how we use our body. Okay, let's do hamstrings. Pull the skin up. Very good. And let's stand up and let's integrate the change. Let me know how you guys are feeling. It's getting a lot of sun. It's definitely very hot. Okay. Let's quickly work on our head. And when you notice when you started to do stress reset, you notice that the pressure started to build up on your head, especially if you have restriction on your head. What happened is that we have a pressurized body, and as we move the internal pressure, basically the pressure goes to the next high pressure point where there are restrictions. That's why stuff moves around as we do fascial maneuvers. You think you have chronic neck pain, and now realize that, oh, my neck is in less pain, but now I have more pain in my hips. So literally pain moves around, and anything that when you see that pain from 0 to 10, 10 is like a lot of pain. Anything from above 2, pain 2 level, we say a human garage is an emotional pain. After all, every physical pain is an emotional pain. So that's something to think about. We're moving emotions around as we do fascial maneuvers. Sweating, yeah, that's a great sign too. Okay, head. Let's do until a twist. Take your right hand and place your palm on your temple. This is my right hand pointing outside and left hand pointing forward. You're gonna pressure into your hands, into your head. Spinal pivot lock. Now twist the skin right side forward and left side backwards. Now as you put your pressure, let's breathing into your hands, breathing. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Let's give a little circles. And let go. Oh, I felt really good. Okay, getting cheeky, we're gonna remove the tension from your jaw. Find a masseter. When you open your mouth, this is where you go. So now use your 3 fingers, pressure into the hard spot. So avoid the cheeks and then go to the side. Now pressure, and then you're gonna twist the skin on your TMJ area, right side forward and left side backwards. Now breathing from your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna do one more of my favorite. you're gonna use your thumb or your index. Be careful if you have long nails. And by the way, I used to have nails all the time, like gel nails. Since I started to do my fascia maneuvers, I learned that gel nails blocks the flow of fascia. So I wanted to work on people's bodies. So that's when I stopped doing the gel nails. Anyways, be careful with if you have nails. Put your fingers in your ear. Then inside of your ear, you're gonna twist the skin, right side backwards, left side forward, and you're gonna counter rotate. And then as you do that, you can't hear me, but it's okay. So you're gonna put it together, and you're gonna open your mouth, and then you're gonna move side to side, front and back, however you want. So let's try. You go here. Yawning. Next one, you're gonna grab your ear like this, and you're gonna grab it upwards and then backwards. So keep grabbing, and now same thing. Drop your shoulders, breathing through your mouth. 2, 3, nose. 2, 3. Working on your ears helps you release your neck and your shoulders. Also relieve tension from your head. So if you have headaches and migraines, it's very important to work on your ears. Let me know how you guys are feeling. I feel looser. Okay, so it's time, but let's quickly do a shorter version of Totally Twisted to finish. Just to have quickly remove the global tension from your body. Take your right hand to left foot. Cross it over. So right hand underneath your left armpit, right foot underneath, over your left foot. Take your left hand and rest it on your right shoulder, spinal pivot lock. Give yourself a nice hug. Now turn your head to the left, body to the right. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3, nose. 2, 3. Now fold your body forward. You can soften your knees. Keep looking to the left, body to the right. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3, nose. 2, 3. Look to your right, body to the left, breathing through your mouth. 2, 3, nose. 2, 3. Slowly come up, keep looking to the right, body to the left, breathing through your mouth. 2, 3, nose. 2, 3. Slowly come up. We just did one side. The ears felt great. Oh, so glad to hear. Yeah, ears are magical. For sure. Let's do the other side. Take your left hand, then left foot, and cross it over. Left hand underneath your right armpit. Left foot over your right foot. Take your right hand and place it on your left shoulder. Hug yourself, spinal pivot lock. Turn your head to the right, body to the left. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Breathing through your mouth. Hold your body forward. Keep looking to the right, body to the left, and breathe. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Turn your head to the right, left. Body to the right, breathing through your mouth. 2, nose, 2, 3. Slowly come up. Keep looking to the left, body to the right. Breathing through your mouth. 2, 3. Nose. 2, 3. Slowly come back center. That was a short version of totally twisted, but we definitely add some variations. I love doing that flat back in the totally twisted. It really helps me loosening up my lower back. Let me know how you guys are feeling. This is the end of the fascial maneuvers. Thank you guys for sticking in around and moved with me. How are you feeling? I feel looser. Always a pleasure, Ikwe. Oh, thank you, Maria. Your transformation is great. You're on the right track. I teach in-person fascial maneuver class, and we're noticing we get a lot of mature women in their 50s, 60s come into my class, and their transformation is phenomenal. Like Maria, like you started to look light and feel like you look good, and you're a lot calmer than when I first saw you. And yeah, it's great. Thank you. Feel light. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm very relaxed. Keep yawning. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, very good. That's awesome. I think for anything, women's are basically forefront of changes. We lived in a world where masculine energy was very dominant, but we're going to different worlds, and we need feminine energy. I'm not just talking about gender or energy. It's just gender. I'm not talking about gender. I'm talking about energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy inside of us, and I think it's so beautiful that our feminine side started to be more receptive and open to new changes, and instead of pushing through pain, that's our old way, pulling ourselves back and wait a minute. When I calm down myself, all I want comes to me, anything, allow things to open, allow things to come to us. So I think that's a very beautiful place to be. This was awesome, Ikwe. Totally enjoy it. Oh, thank you so much. It's the last day of my reset today. Yes, calmer. It is amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. 28th day. Yeah, felt good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So soothing into your voice. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I love that. Love and nurturing. Yeah, thank you so much. So this class is every Mondays at 6 p.m. PST. And I'm gonna be posting this recording on my Instagram, also YouTube. And my name is Ikue. I always say this in the beginning of the class. My name sounds like eco-friendly, eco-way, but spell it like IKUE. And Ikue Dancer, IKUE Dancer. That's my Instagram, YouTube. Also my TikTok account if you guys want to follow, Ikue Dancer Human Garage. And yeah, I hope to see you guys. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are, evening. And I hope to see you soon. Happy healing. And take care. Thank you for taking care of yourself. Bye. Thank you.